All right, this is suits for... This is the original Spider-Man game?
Remastered, but the original.
Oh, so same game, just updated graphics.
Updated graphics and a couple of new costumes.
So this is... All right, so this is suit number 1. Is this just his usual suit?
That's his usual suit.
Oh, that's his classic suit.
That's his classic suit.
What's that first one?
This is
Advanced.
the advanced suit. This is the Insomniac original for this game.
Okay. Actually, go back to his classic suit. Okay, so this advanced one, it's just sort of like a new, bigger logo.
Pretty much. Just a little bit more modernized.
Yeah, it's very Spider-Man standard. I'd give it 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6.
Oh, it's got like stats as well: defense, offense, stealth, traversal.
Something they got rid of. I think that's my stats.
What's this suit? Classic suit, damaged.
This is when you run through
yeah. So
the
this
first mission that gets messed up a bit.
Oh, it's cool that you can sort of have a damaged suit. Actually, don't. I'd rank it the same as. I'd still give it a 7, and I'd give the classic suit a 7 as well, because the classic suit is just going to be that, just like it's come out the wash and been sewed back up.
Yeah, less dirty, less ribs. I'd give them both a 7.
Okay, that's looking a bit. He looks like, you know those... Did you ever play Tekken 3? Did you ever play the Tekken Force mode where you got to fight all like those...
The jackhammers?
Yeah, the jacks, and that's how you unlock Dr. Boskonovich. They remind me of jacks.
This is Spider-Man Noir, based around like the 1930s, I think, off the top of my head.
Yeah, it doesn't give me the vibe that he's a... He looks like a common bad guy enemy in this.
He's a very grumpy version of Peter Parker.
I don't know, I'll give it a 5. This one doesn't...
I give it a 5, which annoys me because this is one of my favourite costumes. I love it. I think it's awesome, but it's missing parts in this game. He's normally got a hat and a trench coat.
Okay.
And you can't use his gun.
Yeah, it doesn't grab me.
If it had the full costume, I'd rank this a 8, I reckon. I love this costume, but it wasn't completed.
It just gives me too much of common bad guy enemy vibe.
I actually had someone dressed up in this costume for Halloween.
Scarlet Spider suit.
Which shocked me because most people dress up as this one for Halloween.
It's cool, but is he trying to make a fashion statement?
This was a very a very different version of Spider-Man that was like a cloned version of him, basically, that was set out to kill the other one in some of the stories.
Oh, okay.
So he's got a tough guy look. I don't mind this one though. I quite like it.
Yeah, I mean, if I knew more about Marvel and Spider-Man in general, I'd probably get a lot of these a lot more. But because I know very little about it.
But then just basing them off of their straight-up appearance, there's nothing wrong with that either.
I'd give this a 6.
I agree. I'd probably give this a 6. It's different.
He looks like the guy in the gym that thinks he can lift a bit more than what he actually can.
I like it just because it sets him apart well. You know it's Spider-Man, but it's like, hang on a minute. If he didn't know much about Spider-Man, it's like, what?
It's Spider-Man, but he's late for the gym, and he's trying to make a fashion statement.
I like it. I'd 6. This one.
See, now this looks like Spider-Man after he's been going to the gym for a little while.
But if you didn't know anything about Spider-Man, if you didn't know this was a Spider-Man game, would you know that was Spider-Man?
I'd know it was Spider-Man from the eyes.
I guess that's an accurate thing, but there's no spider symbol.
No, there is no spider.
Unless that's supposed to be a spider symbol on his chest there, but that looks like 2 diamonds.
Yeah. If you took away the eyes, like if you just had it from the back and you didn't tell me this was a Spider-Man game, I wouldn't know that was Spider-Man. I think it was like
Or is it? I don't know. It is a bit of a. There's a bit of a spider. I've never actually seen this costume outside of this game, but there is kind of a spider going there. It's just a weird design one. But I'd still only rank this as 4.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6. It's cool. It's an okay costume, but it's pretty stock standard. He looks muscular in it. He looks like he'd hit hard in it, but
it's insulated. But you do get an electric punch with it.
well, that's always handy. You know in movies how you have like the sort of like the high-end like official guys that sit in the room with the chairs that come down from the ceiling in the white room kind of vibe?
I guess.
It's kind of like that. I feel like he should be up in space at Galactic headquarters and a little chair comes down and it turns around with him in. That's the sort of clothing that they're wearing. I don't like it. I'd give this a 4.
I don't like it as it stands, but when you use it in the right setting in the game, it looks incredible. Because one of the main villains is called Mr. Negative, and he changes everything into a negative tone. Like, you know, like you can change the camera settings to get negative, and it makes everything look weird. When you use that costume in there, it looks incredible.
I get the feeling this costume would look good if he had the right background on him. But if he was walking the street in this costume, he'd look ridiculous.
It just
He'd just look weird.
Yeah, it's immersion breaking when you're just walking around.
Yeah, I'd still give it a 4. All right, this one.
I really like this suit. This is from one of the later movies that Tony Stark made him. So Iron Man sort of helped him out with this suit. I really like it because I went the wrong way. It's a really good modern upgrade for the suit from his original classic suit. And it follows the good rule of less is more sometimes.
We differ a little bit on this one. I reckon this one looks like someone's tried to forge the original and got it wrong. I'd give this a 4.
I'd give it a not as high as the original classic suit, but I'd give it a 6.
Yeah, just to make it looks like a forgery more than anything. But I mean, it's not bad. It's probably got its place.
You can't keep using the same suit forever, though. This one I've never liked. It looks like Miles Morales wearing someone else's suit over the top, and
the red webbing where it's stopping on his body. It just kind of looks.
Even if the blue was red, it would look so much better. This one's a 2.
Yeah, turn him to the back again. The blue on him, that looks like tape.
Yeah, it looks out of place.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
I've always wanted to read the story arc for this one, the comic that it was based in, but I've never got around to it.
Yeah, I'm not fond of this. The blue looks tacky and cheap.
Yeah,
it looks like it's been like spray painted on, or it's tape or something. Yeah,
it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 2 as well.
Spider armor.
So now, if you told me that was Spider-Man, I wouldn't know that was Spider-Man.
I don't know about this one. I like it, but I don't. I'd probably give it a 5.
I'd give this one a 6.
It looks cool. I'd lose the collar. But
yeah, I'd shorten the collar.
There's just a couple of things I don't like about it.
Yeah, I'd shorten the collar, but he looks like... It says the stealth is really low on this suit.
I think they're my stats. Like, I don't like they're not changing at all.
Oh, they're not changing. Okay, that makes more sense. I get the feeling that this suit, you could like stealth around really, really good in this suit. From my point of view, I'd give it a 6.
Yeah, I'd agree there.
Spider-Man's gone.
This one actually comes out with a guitar.
Blast enemies with waves of rock.
I messed that up. I forgot them. I need to change this because it's been a while since I played this game.
Okay. So certain suits can give you like certain abilities.
You get the upgrades when you get each suit. When you see like King of the Ring, Rock Out, Bulletproof.
Yeah.
But then you can change the suit power to whatever suit you want.
Yeah. Well, for this Rock Out one, I give this. I'll give this one a 7.5. This one's probably the best so far. It makes Spider-Man look a bit more punk, a bit more edgy.
He is Spider-Punk.
Yeah, he looks like he should be in a band. So what this suit's doing and going for is achieving that. So yeah, I give this one a 7.5.
Yeah, I'd give this a 6. I like the little mohawk he's got going on too. I don't know if you noticed that up top.
Yeah, I did notice a mohawk as well. I reckon, what bands has he got on those pins?
Probably legally not Misfits, legally not Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Probably bands like that, I reckon.
Yeah.
Legally not Green Day.
It's cool. It's inventive for this sort of game.
The rest of the suit.
This is meant to be a wrestling suit?
This was one he wore. If I remember correctly, he wore this one, or a very similar suit in the first movie when he had like no money and was trying to get money for a costume and didn't want to give his identity away. So he jumped into a wrestling ring in this costume to try and beat someone else. Forget who it was. And get some money so he could make a suit, make a costume.
It just looks like standard clothing with a turtleneck to me and a cheap lucha libre mask. I don't know. I'd give it a 4. It doesn't give me wrestling vibes at all.
I'd give it a 3. One day I'm going to get you to watch the actual movies.
Yeah, I've seen Spider-Man 2. I remember him falling off the building and falling onto the car, then getting off the car and putting his hand on it, and then the alarm went off. And saying that the suit was tight around the crotch in the elevator. That's all I remember about it. Oh, didn't they use the sun to... Or didn't the evil guy have like a big ball of fire and they put it in the ocean?
You're talking about when he was holding the power of the sun in his hand.
Yeah, and they were like,
that was Doc Ock.
Yeah, how do we put out that big fireball? Wait, the ocean. It's like, oh, come on. It wasn't that hard to figure out, was it? Like, I remember watching that, and as a kid, I was a lot younger, and I seen that, and they were like, how are we going to put out that big fireball? I was thinking when I was watching it in the cinema, well, you got a whole ocean there, just dunk it. Like, it's fire, right? This one's probably the best so far. I'd give it this one a 7.5. Oh, closer to an 8, maybe.
I'm not a huge fan of this suit. I think it's the colour scheme for me, but I'd probably give it a 5. I like the arm pieces.
Yeah, I'm going on the arm pieces as well. Big blade on them, probably hurt. Looks like the suit looks like it's made out of like almost looks like it could be carbon fiber.
It's like rubber in parts too, the blue.
Yeah, I don't mind this one.
We differ there a bit.
I give this one 7. It's okay, but this one gives me common bad guy enemies again.
The stealth suit. The stealth suit. The stealth suit. Very stealthy.
Well, the fact that he's glowing kind of gives him away.
Stealthy. Stealthy glow.
If you want,
I just wanted to show you that bit.
If you want something of stealth, if you're glowing, that's kind of doing the opposite.
Maybe it means stealthy for everybody else that's in there.
Maybe
all the attention comes to you, and everybody else gets to stealth really well because they can't see them because all they see is this big green glowing light in the corner. I like the suit though.
I like the suit. It just
I'd probably rank it a 7.
I'd probably give it around a 7 as well, but just because it's like common bad guy. It still gives me common bad guy vibes. I feel like you have like the big bulky main character and you have like 50 of these guys all trying to charge up to you and you can kill them with one kick.
Is this the big bulky guy?
Yeah.
So
is he based on Iron Man as well?
This is the spider armor. I haven't read a lot of the comics, and a lot of the stuff that I've seen is the cartoons and the movies. So I don't know what the story is behind this armor. but he probably built it trying to fight Rhino or somebody like that.
Yeah, it looks like he's built this one to have a little bit more defense.
Well, this one definitely looks like he could be trying to kill Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean the helmet alone gives me very Iron Man.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I give it 7.5.
Yeah,
solid.
I'd probably agree there. It kind of, it doesn't really seem to suit when you're swinging through the city.
No, it's a bit bulky if you're swinging through the city.
Like, how strong is that? I know that weap's strong.
All units, armed robbery reported. Please respond. Location is Lower Chinatown.
At least it's low, it's stealthier than the other one.
Yeah.
This is
Spider-Man 2099, so futuristic.
Yeah, this one, I really like this suit. You can kind of get like a little...
I don't dislike it.
In some iterations of it, you get like a little, like almost like a electrical current going through it.
Yeah, I don't dislike it. It looks like he, especially those sharp fangs that are coming off the arm, it'd give him a good tactical advantage. I'd give this one an.
This, for me, is an 8. The spider on the front reminds me of the Golden Skulltulas from the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.5.
Yeah, 8 for me. This one was straight up Iron Man.
Yeah, that's very Iron Man, bionic Iron Man.
This was literally Iron Man in the movies.
So far, I
for him.
reckon this suit's the best so far.
This one's your favourite so far?
Yeah, I'd give this one an 8. This one's pretty cool. He's very shiny. He's not too bulky, but he's not too thin.
This one's a 6 for me. It's just kind of like you said about the Stark suit, where it looks like a forgery. It looks like Spider-Man, but it isn't Spider-Man. I don't hate the suit for it, but it's straying for a big movie. It was straying very far from what he really looks like.
Yeah, see, because I'm not so familiar with the movies, I don't have that in my mind when I'm looking at these suits. So that's kind of why it's good having us both. Although, what's this next one? This next one's looking a bit... Nah, I like the other one better.
So I don't hate this one, but I'd probably rank this one higher. I'd probably rank this one a 5.
Yeah, I'd give this one a 6, 6.5, something like that.
I like the overall design, but I think it just would like the silhouette, for lack of a better term. Like the head looks really cool, but I'm just not sure about the chest and the legs.
I'm the opposite. I reckon the head looks too plain.
To me, it just looks.
That they need to go for one or the other, a simple design or a more complex one. They've just sort of hit the middle in between his head and the rest of his body.
See, I sometimes like the simple designs just because they kind of like. It's very much a design of it does exactly what it's supposed to do, which is why I like that design, because I can see that being like disassembling itself and coming out as a really cool looking helmet. But like when you go to Zing and you see like the Star Troopers, the Stormtroopers, not Star Troopers, Stormtroopers helmets and Iron Man's helmets and Spider-Man's helmets, I wouldn't buy that one. I wouldn't buy that helmet.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that helmet.
But on the costume, it looks cool. This is another spider armor one. I quite like this one because it's
this one's cool. I quite like this.
A very armored up design of his original costume that plays a nice heritage to it, a homage to his original costume. While still looking armored.
I'd give this an 8.5. I reckon this one's the best so far.
This is probably 7.5 for me.
I like the design of the spider, and the suit looks crisp. I reckon it makes him... I like the shine on it. The shine on it looks quite nice.
Interested to see what you think about the next one. I'll hear what you say about it before I say anything about it.
I don't understand what it's actually doing. It's a skeleton, a big skeleton that's still got like all of his muscles, and he's not like a skeleton spirit spider. I don't know. This one's weird. Like, if you showed me that, I would not know that's Spider-Man. I would think that was something completely different. I would say that it's like a Spider-Man that's being created from the darkness in his heart or something.
So I like this costume, but I don't like it in the game. I like the design. I like the... I know that there's a hero in Marvel called Ghost Rider who is basically that. I'll show you him later. And that's where this one comes from, and it's really cool, a really cool design and a really cool take on Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but it breaks the immersion for this game because it just doesn't fit. Like, that guy swings in and nobody responds to the fact that, like, oh my god, there's a Spider-Man with a flaming skull coming to get me. Let's stop committing this crime and just get out of here.
Yeah,
they've tried to fight you, and it's like...
I get the feeling this should be a separate character to Spider-Man. This should be like an enemy in the game.
So this is like one of the multiverse ones where he's set in a completely different setting altogether, so it fits there. It just doesn't fit in this game.
It's original. I'd give it that. It's different to all the others. I'd actually rank this as a 7.5.
I would probably rank it as a 7.5, maybe an 8.
If I didn't
standalone.
If this wasn't ranking the Spider-Man costumes, I'd probably give it a 4 or a 5. But because of it's a Spider-Man costume, it's so different. It gives you a completely different aesthetic look. That's why I'd rank it higher for this.
I rank it higher, standalone, like 7.5, maybe 8. But in the game itself, I'd rank it a 4. But just because it just, like I said, it breaks that immersion.
Yeah,
and I'm not ranking.
fit.
I'm not ranking them on a thing of how much I like the costume or dislike the costume. I'm sort of ranking them as how they feel playing the game.
Yeah.
And that it just, for me, it just broke the immersion a little bit. This is another one that you don't like, isn't it?
What is it? A homemade suit?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, it is what it is. It looks like it's homemade.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I'd probably say 4. Does what it's supposed to do, but it's nothing special. I don't even know why they put this one in the game.
Undies.
I don't know. This was a secret costume.
Yeah.
By the way,
this is
like, it was locked, and you had to do something special to get this one. I give it a 1.
Equalizer. Everyone goes down in one hit, including you. That's its ability?
Yeah.
It's kind of like in GTA San Andreas when you activate the super punch cheat, and you can punch someone and make them go flying. But if they hit you, you go flying, and you get knocked in one hit. I mean, well, it's purely for humor in the game. I rank it. I don't really give it any ranking at all.
I give it a 1.
Yeah, like it's got no ranking. It's got no points. 1. Just, I mean, it's humorous. That's all. But that's all it is.
Yeah. I'd love to see this one in a movie. The original Spider-Man trilogy. I'd love to see them do a 4th movie with this costume when he's a bit older and grumpier and just giving less.
Yeah, this is like a mature age. He's been through some shit, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'd rank this one.
In fact, his shoes look a lot like Squall's shoes out of Final Fantasy VIII.
I can see this guy just riding a motor, like riding a Harley down the road.
This one's solid. I'd give this an 8. This is not too much is going on.
It's basic and to the point. I'd give it an 8. I'd probably give it a 9 if that hood was a bit darker. The mask was a little bit darker. It's just a bit too bright for me.
Yeah, the mask is too bright. That's why I didn't rank it higher or give it a higher score.
This one, I love the fact it's in the game.
Admittedly, this is cool.
Yeah, I love the fact it's in the game, but I just didn't use it because, again, it's the same as the Spirit Spider, just the immersion.
How does this look in-game? It's going to look weird, isn't it? Yeah, see, now we're looking weird.
But I love the ability to go, you just insult your enemies.
Yeah, because like, if you stand next to an NPC that's going to look like an actual person, you're standing them to them and you're looking like you're looking like a cartoon character.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember when Homer accidentally ended up in the real world?
Yeah, yeah.
You weird me out, man.
But that it just, you can tell what I mean about the immersion thing. Like they're not even responding to the fact that he's like cartoon, so it just feels weird.
Yeah. From a creative point of view, it's very cool.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's in the game, but I just
I'd give it a.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale.
I'd give it a
Report
6.
came in from Little
I'm
Italy.
thinking 6 or 7 as well.
I'll give it a 6 just for the fun of it.
Yeah, it is very cool. That you can do like comic book. Yeah, like I appreciate that.
I'll give it a 6 for the fun of it, but I just wouldn't use it in the game. There's another 2099 suit, but a different version of it.
Turn him around again. It looks like he's got a face on his ass with the 2 eyes, blue.
I prefer the blue suit.
Yeah, I give
I
that one a
prefer
6.
It says black suit, but it's more blue. I don't know why it says black suit. But yeah, I don't hate it.
The
but
blue one's better.
Yeah, I agree. I'd probably give this one a 5.
Yeah, I'd say 6. Yeah.
Definitely nothing bad about it. This one again,
That's a 2.
yeah, I agree.
It's just standard clothing.
It's a quick. Oh no, something's happening.
Someone who couldn't afford the rest of the suit.
This is just a quick. Oh crap, something's happening. I've got to go and sort it out.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just put my mask on that I keep in my pocket.
It's like he needs to go to university or something. That's probably what it is. Ooh.
This is the anti-ox suit. This is the end game suit that you get when you fight Dr. Octopus at the end of the game.
This one's cool. I like this one.
Yeah, I really like this one too.
I'd say this one's the best so far for me. I give this a.
What you may or may not notice as well is that it's the exact same spider logo on the front as that one.
Ah, so it is.
So I love the fact that
that logo works a lot better with black and gold.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. I really like this suit.
Yeah, I give this one a 9.
The only thing I wish they did with this one is when you got when you started out the game and you ended up with the damage suit. When you fought Doc Ock, like half the mask broke away and the armor started to break away. I wish they'd just have a damaged version of it. That would have been so cool. That one. Oh, I would. That's a solid 8 for me.
I'd give that a 9. This one.
This is probably my favorite costume in the game. Which may get a bit of backlash because everybody loves the classic suits, but I love this one. This is what Spider-Man would look like if I designed him. Very similar to this, at least.
Yeah, this is what you'd wear if you would.
This screams stealth.
This is stealth.
Hide in the shadows, like a spider, disappear out of sight, hide behind things, and
yeah, I give this one an 8.
This is probably 9.5 for me. This was the one I played as through most of the game was in this suit. This one suffers from eye placement.
Yeah,
those eyes need to be like 3mm higher.
Yeah, and he's like, he looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me.
6.
Yeah, I'd say 5. Nothing says it's bad, but just nothing says it's good. So.
Yeah, average 6.
Yeah. The UK
Spider
version of
UKs.
Spider-Man.
His top half is meant to be the Union Jack.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, this is a 4 for me.
It's boring.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing special going on
Yeah,
there.
I wouldn't wear that over
No,
some of the ones I've seen.
I appreciate what they've done with it to make like the UK version. Yeah, it is what it says it is, and for what they were trying to accomplish, they've done a good job. But
yeah,
it just doesn't do anything for me. It just doesn't translate well. Oh look, it's Mega Man.
he almost looks like a transformer.
Yeah.
In that, that looks bulky.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one.
Yeah, the shoes. Look at the size of the heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a robot.
He could have been cool in his comic arc or in an animated series, but in this one, it just like
He just looks bulky. For me, I'd give this one a 6.
I don't hate the costume. I'd probably give it a 5.5, maybe a 6. I don't hate the costume, but it just doesn't immerse me into the game.
Nah.
That one, I'd
1. That looks stupid.
yeah. I'm giving it a 2 just because the undies one is.
That's a mum job Halloween costume. Look at this. Look at the shape of his head.
Yeah.
He looks like he was born with something not right. You need to be put back in the oven for a little while.
Yeah, that's a 2 for me.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
I never used that costume. Didn't use it once. The Iron Spider armor.
Well, if I didn't know about it, I'd say that was Iron Man.
Yeah. I love this armor though. It looks so cool.
The armor looks strong. Yeah.
And it's sleek as well. Like it gives you Spider-Man's sort of sleek build while looking armored.
Yeah, and nothing's like overly bulky on it either. I give this an 8. This one's good.
Yeah, that's an 8 for me.
Ooh,
This is one. I know it says it's called the Spider Armor Mark 1.
it looks like a disco ball.
I was about to say this is what I call Disco Ball Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, it's still cool. Actually,
I love it.
I like this suit. 8.5.
I didn't like it when I first saw it. Like, this has been through quite a few games and iterations. I didn't like it when it first came out because I just thought it looked weird and like. But I love the fact that it's like armored and really plays on that original suit. So it's definitely a solid 8 for me.
Yeah, I'd give this 8.5. That one's cool.
But we can find some light. Because I want to show you some of the detail in this that Insomniac went to making this.
So this game's been remastered from PS1.
No, this
All
is
units,
PS4 game.
there's a vehicle pursuit in progress.
They're remastered.
Officers needed.
Let's go into photo mode for a second.
I was going to say they've done a good job with the remaster.
I just want to show you something. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you can see like scratches and stuff on it.
That you wouldn't notice unless you went into photo mode right up close
Yeah.
like this. That's incredible detail.
Italy.
Yeah, that one's cool. I'll give that a solid 8.5.
Yeah, I agree. Scarlet Spider suit.
6.
Yeah, 5 maybe.
It's okay, but I wouldn't pick it over the cooler ones that we've seen.
No, I feel like it could be a bit better. Like, it just needed a little. Like, it looks cool from there. It's a bit bland there.
Yeah, I would describe it as a bit bland as well.
But not bad. I'd give it a 5.
Okay, this is cool.
Yeah. This is set in the future when he like lost his arm and got a metal arm, and
It's given me a little bit of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vibes.
I didn't use it in the game because I felt like it broke the immersion. But I love the cost. I love the design of it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, this is very cool. I give this a 9.
I'd probably give it a 8. This Spider-Man has definitely seen some stuff.
Yeah. It's he looks like it looks like he's slowly turning more machine than man. Yeah, this one's cool. I quite like that.
So this one, it falls under the same category as the vintage Spider-Man
Yeah.
comic book. It's cool. It's from the Into the Spider-Verse movies, which are great movies. But it just
I'd give it a 6.
same deal. It doesn't fit in the game.
I'd give it a 6. I'd rank it lower than the traditional suit because this one looks a bit watercolored.
Yeah, it's probably a 5 for me. You should recognize this one. Recognize that one?
Is that off?
That's from the original movie trilogy, Spider-Man 2 that you watched when you were a kid.
Oh, was it?
This is the costume you had.
Oh, yeah. I think because his
I'd
mask came off in that movie.
I'd love this costume.
Yeah, because like he was in front of a train and he put webs out with both his hands and he like slowed this train down and stopped it from catching, but in the stopped it from crashing. But in the process, his mask came off, and all the people on the train saw his face, but they said that they wouldn't tell anyone.
This is
an 8.5.
Yeah,
This is a very solid costume. It looks, when you see this, it says I am Spider-Man.
it's a great homage to the original costume without going too modern. The movie costumes, this is definitely better than the Stark suit.
Oh yeah, 100%. Why has he got a bag, paper bag on his head?
He lost his costume and needed to get home, so they lent him a costume and put a paper bag on his head so they wouldn't see his identity. The original costume, I don't know why they didn't do it in this game. The original costume had a note on the back that said "kick me." If it had the note that said "kick me," it would have been a solid 10 out of 10. It doesn't have the note, so it's a 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Actually, I'm going to go 4 just because it's Fantastic Four.
Oh, is that who it's based off? Fantastic Four.
That's one of their spare costumes.
No, I give it a 4. It's plain, the bag on the head. It's humorous.
If it had the note that said "kick me," 10 out of 10.
I give it a I give it an 8 for its humor. I give it a 4 for its aesthetic look.
I like this one, but I don't.
6. It looks like an alien.
I just think it looks like he designed his costume off a road.
Yeah. Yeah, I give this one a 6.
If it lost some of that black stuff and just had white down the sides and that black spider, it'd look awesome. I love the eyes though. The eyes look really cool.
Yeah, he looks like an alien with those big eyes. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, I'd agree. I don't hate it, but I don't particularly like it either. This one I like. Because it's an armoured version of the suit from the game originally. So
Yeah, I'd say 6 again.
yeah, I'd agree there. It definitely does it looks like what it says it is.
Well, yeah, it's an armoured suit, but there's...
It holds up the immersion well because it's based off the suit that he uses in the game.
Yeah,
So I use this on some of the boss fights to make it make sense. This one I hate.
that looks weird.
Yeah. Don't like the design, don't like the silhouette, don't like the colours, don't like the
Yeah,
cell shading.
it looks like he's been cheaply rendered in.
It's a maybe a 3 if it's lucky.
Yeah, I'd give it a...
2, maybe 3.
Yeah, I'd give it a 3 as well. That's very off-putting.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in the game. It doesn't. Even if it wasn't cell shaded, it would still look off.
I could picture that being in a PS2 game.
Maybe in the comic book it came out from, or the animated series it came from, it'd be good, but not a fan of it here. This one's always interesting. I prefer this suit over the second suit, but a lot of people say they prefer the second suit from the second movie.
Yeah,
Not that one. This is the second Spider-Man reboot.
Okay, 7.5. It looks cool. It looks like it's made out of good material.
I'd probably give this one a 6.5, maybe a 7. I like the eyes. They're like polarized lenses.
Yeah.
In the second, this was the Amazing Spider-Man costume, whereas that one was just Spider-Man. They changed it to look a bit more modern. I don't remember if the costume's actually in this game or not. But a lot of people preferred the second movie's version. I preferred this one. Stealth suit. It's actually stealthy.
For a stealth suit, yeah, perfect.
This one, the idea behind this one is that in the later movies, when Spider-Man was still in school, or Peter Parker was still in school, they went on a school trip, and something happened where they went to, and S.H.I.E.L.D., the agency that does all that sort of stuff and gets involved with that sort of stuff, obviously didn't want people to be like, oh look, the school's gone on holiday here, and now Spider-Man's in France, so they gave him this costume so he could help out while hiding his identity.
Okay.
It didn't really work very well because he still shoot webs and stuff, so...
Yeah. I mean, like...
I like it. I think it looks really cool.
For a stealth suit, I'd give this one a 7.5.
Yeah.
He's on a mission and he doesn't want to be seen.
I'd give this one a 7. It does what it's supposed to do, and it really fitted into the movie as well. It was really cool. They should have just called it the Night Monkey costume, though. That was one of the jokes from the movie when one of the school students found out. It was like, hang on, Spider-Man's here? No, that's not Spider-Man, that's Night Monkey. The upgraded suit, this was one of the ones he had in the later movies as well.
.5, 7-ish.
I'd go 7. It's a good bottom touch on his classic suit.
Yeah, it's not a bad suit, but not bad. I don't really pinpoint anything on it that just doesn't make it look good. It's just it's not the generic suit, but it's still generic-esque.
It's a nice homage.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can't keep using the same suit over and over again in all the movies because it would just grow old.
Yeah.
So this one's a nice touch. I like it. Hybrid suit. This is a mixture of that one.
Yeah, that one's
and
yeah, and
that one.
And that one. Yeah.
He wore this on when he lost part of his armor in the movies.
Yeah, that one's cool. I'd give it 7.5.
I'd give it a 6. It just looks a bit odd to me. Like it's too. It doesn't blend very well. It fitted in the movie, in the story of the movie, but it just doesn't blend very well together. And the last one was that one.
That one's cool. I don't mind it.
Which is literally just that costume, but inside out.
I like it better black. I like it better black and gold.
And if you look, you can see all like the circuit boards for all the electronics through his costume.
Yeah. I give this one an 8.
Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8 as well, actually.
Yeah. Which one did I say was best? The disco ball one, or that one was very cool.
You said that one.
Go 2 down. That one's cool. I do quite like that one.
So that's your favourite?
One of, yeah. I do rank that one. I think I might have actually given that one did I give that one a 9? I think I gave it a 9, yeah.
Yeah, that's mine. Once I got that costume, I pretty much didn't swap out.
Yeah, I reckon the disco ball one and that black one are very cool.
But I love some of the detail that they went into this game, like the fact that you like illuminating stuff like that.
Oh well, I'm sure people will let us know what they like in the comments as well. Is this still set in New York?
Yeah.
It looks like it, yeah.
Water doesn't put the fire out.
Are there trucks in this?
No.
Yeah, it's very different to
The detail that we need to.
All units, report of a break-in. Location is Seaport. Please copy.
the streets, the buildings. They do look very cool.
Looks like we've got some doorbusters. And it's not even Black Friday. Ever hear a knocking?
I can't hit him in these. Get away from him!
But what are they like? So these are bad. What are they just committing?
Lost him. I move faster next time.
Thanks, big guy. You're okay in my book.
So is that what you do in the game? You just patrol the street?
It's part of you get random crimes and stuff like that occurring. You complete enough random crimes and you get tokens and unlock your unique costumes and things. Then obviously there's a storyline, but I've quite completed the game, so.
On to the next game then. Alright, so this one is sort of like a filler game between Spider-Man 1 and 2. Feels more like a DLC.
Yeah.
Was that right? So this is...
Did one mission, progressed 13% of the story.
What's the character's name?
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales. And he's like a high school teenager.
Yeah.
See, this is how much I don't know about Spider-Man.
Peter Parker's in high school too, but Miles is supposed to be a bit younger.
Oh, okay. So there's costumes. There's not as much costumes in this one, so there's 20 altogether. So what's this one? Sportswear suit.
It's to the point.
Yeah, 6.5. I'd rate this out of 10.
25. It's a quick
6. Yeah, probably a 6 actually.
get in costume, run in, stop the crime, get back to your daily activities.
Yeah, he looks like he should be a high school gym coach.
When you haven't got time to fully get into costume.
Yeah, I like the aesthetic. I like that they're including that in the game. Some people would really dig him being in sportswear. But nah, I give it a 6. Great responsibility suit.
This is when you go to, Red Dot retail store at Halloween. It's Spider Kid.
Look at the gloves. Look at the gloves on him.
They look like construction worker gloves. Like you can buy like gloves that have like a cool design on them. Like look, you buy them from Bunnings or somewhere like that.
It's got like regular shoes on. Yeah, this is like
roller derby. Yeah, roller rink and just have a bit of fun dressed as Spider-Man. Like even the neck folds there.
Yeah, this is like a Walmart, a Tesco.
It is a cool detail though that doesn't quite fit him right.
It is. He needs to either pull the suit down or he needs to grow 3 or 4 inches for it to fit.
Just shows the detail though that they took into these games.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd give it a 3. I think.
So would I, but they've still got into great detail with it.
Yeah, I mean, imagine trying to do that on a PS2. It's this homemade suit.
I don't hate it or dislike it. Like it doesn't scream Spider-Man to me for starters.
It's
but
what's with the boots? Is he a tradie that didn't get paid enough and is now going to go rob a convenience store in his burglar mask?
He's on his way to 7-Eleven.
Yeah. What? I'd say 3 or maybe even a 2.
I'd say 3 with the boots. I'll probably give it a 4 if it had a pair of like sneakers or something.
I wouldn't
maybe
know
5.
I wouldn't know this was from Spider-Man. I'd say this is someone that's gone into like rob a bank or something. It just didn't have anything better to wear.
I mean, it's homemade. It looks homemade. It looks like what it says it is, but
definitely
feel like
looks
it could-
homemade.
I feel like it could have been a little bit better and still looked homemade.
Yeah. What's next? Tracksuit.
I kind of like this one because it's obviously trying to got like a sporty attire to it, and it looks sporty.
Yeah. My first impression is around the 6 out of 10. It looks like something the Flash would wear if he wanted to be in. Is Flash Marvel?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. That shows how much I know between Marvel and DC. Not much. I'm gonna make some people scream in the comments if they hear me. Which one is Batman Marvel or DC? He's Marvel, isn't he? No, he's DC.
I'm glad I didn't have to correct you.
All right, he's DC.
It's just going to get to a point where people think you're just putting it on for a character.
Probably, yeah. But I've seen Spider-Man 2 and I've seen one of the Batman movies. We both went to see it at the cinema. I think it might have been. We did see one Batman at the cinema. Bane was in it.
That was. I was on the Dark Knight trilogy. I don't remember going.
It was Dark Knight. Yeah,
I don't remember going to see that with you at the movies.
Apart from that, they're the only Marvel or DC movies I've ever watched in my life. I don't know which character is from which. Anyway, let's continue. We'll let people.
That's a 6.
We'll let people laugh at me in the comments.
Maybe a 5 actually.
Yeah,
Maybe a 5.
I'd probably give it a 6. Yeah. Strike suit. You did say before that Strike is their like CIA.
No, that was Shield.
Ah. What's Strike?
I don't know. So I need to know a bit more about it as well. I don't actually know what Strike is.
It's an okay
Going off
suit.
the aesthetics, I would lose the collar, make the gloves a bit smaller, and I'd probably rank it an 8. But as it stands in its current design, I'd probably rank it a 6.
Yeah, I'd probably rank it a 7. Just the arms, the forearms are just a bit.
It looks formidable.
He looks like he'd hit you pretty hard, yeah. But I get the feeling this suit would be very uncomfortable to wear and move around in as well. Like you wouldn't be able to run in those shoes. But it's okay. It's better than. It's probably the best one so far, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen worse, but I've seen better. It looks like he's coming out to box Mike Tyson or something.
He reminds me a little bit of Deadpool. Deadpool's Marvel DC, isn't he? Well, I don't know which one he's from, but
It's from Marvel.
Marvel. Okay.
I'm amazed you know Deadpool.
I know of Deadpool. I've never seen it,
You
but
need to change that.
and doesn't Ryan Reynolds play him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I know. In fact, Deadpool's good, isn't he? Or is he somewhere in between?
Let's go with whoever pays him more. He'll go that way.
So he's a bit of an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that gives me more Deadpool vibes than anything.
He'll stop the crime by cutting off your head.
Ah, okay. So that's kind of. I mean, that solves the problem, though, doesn't it?
They won't do a crime again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this gives me like vibes of like someone coming out dressed as Spider-Man in a boxing ring.
Yeah, he does with the hood.
Yeah, it looks like the big gowns that they wear. But I don't hate it. I'd probably give it a 5.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6, I think. Yeah. Brooklyn Visions Academy suit.
This one I don't like because it just doesn't make sense. Why would he be wearing the costume, have a backpack, and have his school blazer over the top of it?
He's got a set of headphones around his neck as well.
And have a set of headphones. Like, why would you?
It's
shoes
very.
On, it doesn't make any sense. Well, okay. Well, now we know Spider-Man goes to Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that's a uni student. I reckon they've put this in the game just to appeal to that demographic. You know what? He looks like he should be filming a social experiment video on the university ground. That's the vibe he gives me with the backpack. He's like, "Oh, hi, would you like these AirPods?" But before he's done that, he's like cut the other ones, like the corded ones. He's got a pair of scissors. "Oh, I cut your AirPods. Here's a brand new pair." Oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe that he's given me.
I give it a 3 just because it doesn't make sense for him to wear his school attire over his costume.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm going to go 2.
I'd give it a 5. It's cool, but it's not fitting for the game. But
It's not fitting for the character at all. It just doesn't make sense.
yeah, all right. What's next? Animated suit. Okay, so that's if he was an animated character.
This is pretty... From my phone's just gone off.
Needs more detail in the legs and the lower part of the body. It's just black.
It suits the costume. I don't... For the game, it gives me... I'd probably go 4. But the design is cool. It's there. It's simple. It does the job. But it kind of... Like... Just like the original...
I'd go
vintage
with
Spider-Man
3.
costume in the other game. It kind of just... Homer Simpson in the real world.
Yeah, kind of that. I give it a 3. It doesn't grab me as being something that I'd use, that I'd wear in the game.
Doesn't look horrible, but it just doesn't quite fit. The end suit. This is probably my favourite in the game.
No, I'd probably say 7.5.
This is probably 8, maybe a 9 for me. It's just...
He's kind of looking a little bit like, what do you call it? Post-apocalyptic, maybe?
You get that vibe a little bit from it. I just love like the... silence that.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he's been through some stuff, doesn't he?
It looks like he's ready to mess you up.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's definitely ready for a fight. That's...
The only thing I would have done differently is I would have just done the sleeves black. And I think it would have looked a lot better.
Oh,
But
like instead of that bit of red?
Yeah, instead of that red going down there, I would have just made the sleeves black. But I definitely... It's definitely my favourite in this game.
It's one of the better ones so far, yeah. All right.
Very tactical.
Uptown Pride suit.
It's just his original suit with gold instead of red.
I don't mind that. That's...
It fits the character.
Yeah, I'd give that a strong 7.5. That one's all right.
Yeah, I'd probably go 7. This is probably one of my favourite ones in the game as well. It's not... I prefer the end suit, but it's definitely up there.
Which one was the end suit?
The one.
That one there.
Yeah, that one.
Wait, did we do the 3 to the right?
No.
No.
Oh, we'll come back to them.
Like Miles Morales suit, 2099. So he wants to be 2099. Does he want to be futuristic in this?
No, this is one of the multiverse ones where it would have been in the future as a variant. And still all different multiverses and things where they're in this timeline or they're in that timeline. He's got timelines where he's in the medieval times and times where he's in the future.
Okay.
Depending on the comics that they're doing.
He doesn't jump out that he's from the future to me, but...
Other than those lenses.
Yeah, I mean, the costume's all right. I'd give it a solid 7.5 as well.
I'd probably go 6.
I mean, those daggers coming out the arm might do some damage.
Yeah, I'd go 6.
Yeah.
Nothing really jumps out at me, but it doesn't stand itself apart from the Peter Parker 2099 suit enough.
Yeah, for something that's meant to be in the future, it doesn't jump out to me as being very futuristic.
No. I don't hate it. Just don't particularly like it.
Into the Spider-Verse suit. Okay, it's got a little bit of a sleekness to it.
The design I don't mind, but it doesn't...
It still comes off a bit of a Halloween-y kind of costume, to me anyway.
I like the spray-painted spider on it and the like graffitied up look on it. But the actual like finish of it doesn't really fit into the...
Yeah.
Looks a bit...
If I was
out
a
of place.
villain, he wouldn't intimidate me wearing that. How thin his legs are,
I
man.
was about to say his legs look like pencils.
Yeah, he ain't intimidating anyone. I'd give that a 6.
I'd probably give it a 5. And that's his main suit.
I quite like that. I reckon that's an 8.
Stands out enough from the original Spider-Man suit that, but you also know you can tell straight away it's Spider-Man, but it's different.
Yeah, I reckon that's actually pretty good. I like that one.
7.5 for me.
Yeah, I give that an 8. All right, so we did the one to the left. That was Uptown Pride. That one's okay as well. I don't mind that Uptown Pride.
Winter suit. It's the same as the Brooklyn Visions one. It just doesn't make sense.
He's just wearing winter clothes. To be fair, if you were in a suit like that to begin with, it'd be pretty insulated. But I mean, you're wearing a scarf. That's already gonna put you at a dangerous disadvantage against any enemy.
I feel like if you were Spider-Man, you'd just have a suit that was a bit more padded for winter.
Yeah.
Rather than just wear a scarf. So it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4.
Yeah, I'd say 3. It's a bit of fun. It looks a bit like Santa Claus, but it doesn't really make sense.
It's not advertised as a Christmas game, though.
No. Daft Punk Spider-Man. 2020 Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's extreme Daft Punk vibes. All these
I don't hate it. I
LEDs
can definitely see someone either loving or hating this suit.
looks like Miraidon or Koraidon out of Pokemon. I don't know. I give this an 8. I reckon it's cool. I reckon it's clever.
I'd probably give it a 7.
Yeah.
I didn't use it in the game, but I also...
I mean, if you're a big fan of Daft Punk, you probably really like the suit.
Yeah. That's a train.
Yeah, that was a train going by, if anyone hears that in the programmable matter suit. Huh. Very bad for stealth because he's shining and glowing. So
Glowing quite a lot.
this suit would only look good at night. It's going to look bad during the day.
Well, I mean, if you're a criminal at night time, like trying to bust in somebody's house, and you saw this coming down at the sky, you'd probably stop pretty quick.
It'd give it away that he's coming as well, so you'd have more time to see him. I don't know, just the panels all over it as well. Like, is he trying to have something in his suit that's solar powered? Or?
It makes more sense when you've played the game and know what's actually going on with it.
It's not. It's not bad. I'd say a 7.
I'd give it a 5.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I might actually give it a 6. I don't like the.
It looks kind of like, it kind of reminds me of, it's like the original Tomb Raider games where everything's polygon.
Yeah.
But then they've tried to bring it into modern day graphics as well.
Yeah, it's a little bit off-putting with all the shape designs all around him.
Stealth fighter.
Yeah. Advanced tech suit. Oh, that one's sleek. That one's cool. I reckon that's the best one so far.
Yeah, I don't mind this suit, but I kind of prefer his original suit.
Mm.
But yeah,
so far, this is the one that I would have picked to wear.
It's probably a 7. It's probably a 7 for me. It's probably my second and third favorite.
I give it an 8.5 or a 9 if I rank the other one as 9. I don't remember. I like this one. I reckon this one's cool.
Spider training.
Yeah. What's that when he's training?
The Brooklyn Visions Academy shirt again.
I mean, it's just general clothing, isn't it? It's hard to actually give it a ranking because it's just in the game for just to exist, I think. I don't know, 3 out of 10.
If it wasn't, I think the same. But if it wasn't for the fact they had a shirt that said what school you go to, it'd probably be different.
Mm.
It just doesn't really make sense. Cat suit.
Does the cat help in battles?
He doesn't help, but he does come out and changes your takedown attacks. When you do a takedown on an enemy, the cat will come out and scratch them.
Oh, does he?
Changes the animations.
I can picture a lot of people liking this costume just because it's got a cat.
This is the internet's favourite costume.
So if I give it a low rating, people are going to start screaming.
Yeah, if you give it a low rating, people won't like you.
No. Overall, I'd probably give this one a 8.5. He's got a cat. Come on, like it's cool. He's got a backpack. It gives me Penny vibes, a lot of Penny vibes from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
So yeah, it's 8.5 for me.
Though the cat's arms look a bit too long for its body.
Without the cat, if it didn't have the cat in there, that would be a low tier suit. With the cat, it goes much higher.
Yeah, it's creative that it has a cat. I quite dig it, actually. I'd give it an 8.5, yeah. And last one, Purple Rain suit. Ooh. Ooh, that's high tier. I quite like that.
Yeah, I don't dislike this one. I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me pretty quickly.
Yeah, out of all the suits on the game, I would say this one, that one on the far right, on the bottom right. Yeah, that one and his normal suit. Along with that one, the gold one that's just up. Uptown Pride. That one's okay. Oh, no, that one's not as good as Purple Rain. I'd say Purple Rain, the one in the bottom right, and just his normal suit.
Yeah, this Spider-Man hasn't been around as long as Peter, so he hasn't got anywhere near as many costumes.
Yeah.
But I don't hate this one. Like I said, I didn't like it at first, but I'd probably give it a 6 now. Maybe 7.
I'd give this one...
Let's go 6.5.
I'd go this one 8.5. Heading towards 9. I quite dig that suit, actually.
Bold move with the lime green and purple together.
Yeah, I'm quite fond of lime green and purple being together. I quite like it. Go back to his normal suit.
Which one was his normal suit? That one.
Classic suit. To be fair, that's pretty good. It's between his classic suit, that one in the bottom left, and the one in the bottom right. I reckon they're the 3 best.
And the cat suit.
The cat one just for aesthetics. Yeah.
Just for lols.
Yeah, the advanced tech suit, the one in the bottom left, what's it called again?
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain, yeah, that and...
The classic.
The classic, yeah. They're my top 3 for this one.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with Purple Rain being replaced by the end suit.
Yeah, you said you quite like that one.
Yeah, probably for me it'd be probably the end suit, the advanced tech suit, and the classic suit. It'd be cool to see him get a few more costumes later on down the track, down the years.
Yeah, because there's not as much in this one as, say, the other games. So, but yeah, if I had to pick between classic, advanced tech, and Purple Rain, classic suit, go down to advanced tech. And go to Purple Rain. I'd probably pick Purple Rain.
Purple Rain is number 1.
Yeah, and then the classic suit, then advanced tech suit, then the cat suit. Since people will get mad if I don't pick the cat suit. And then that gold one, I think. Yeah, that one's not as good. Yeah, that'd be my pick for them ones. So you'd still go...
Yeah,
you'd go the end suit.
End suit, straight up. Once I got that suit, I pretty much didn't swap out for the rest of the game.
So
other than just experiment with them and see what they look like
yeah,
in
it's
reverse.
Be interesting to see if people agree with us in the comments. What's your favourite suit? Besides the cat suit, what's your favourite suit? If that's the internet's favourite suit. Yeah, it's... I mean, only being 20 of them in there. But yeah, Purple Rain for me. Alright, should we stop it there? All right, so this is Spider-Man 2, and you're saying this game has come out quite recently.
Came out last month, 20th of October.
Okay, and in this one, you can also change the color of some costumes. There's a few that you can't, but you can go between color schemes for a costume in this one.
Yeah, most of the costumes have an alternate color scheme.
Well, not gonna lie, that gold and white one looks a bit strange.
It looks like he's sponsored by Kraft Cheese.
Yeah, yeah. Out of the color schemes, the black and red one looks okay.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go the blue and red one just for tradition and
yeah.
original suit, but the black one does look cool.
What's this one called? Advanced suit.
Yeah, this is the advanced 2.0.
Oh, yeah.
Same ranking as the other one.
Yeah, so this is.
It's the same suit. It was in the first game.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid 7.5. So you got Peter and Miles in this one as well that you can go between.
This is the black suit. It doesn't have any alternate.
No alternate color.
It's just the black suit.
Very Venom kind of vibe, isn't it? So
it's because that's basically what it is.
Ah, is it? Oh,
It's basically Venom.
There you go. What exactly is Venom?
He's a symbiote.
Is he good or evil? Or is he somewhere in between again?
He was when he's in this form with Spider-Man, he's good, but when he's Venom, he's just straight up like, I'm just going to destroy that because I want to.
Ah, okay. Black suit. Look, to be fair, it's a cool looking suit. I don't mind it. I give that an 8.5. That one's good.
I give it an 8 as well. And then the symbiote suit, which is it's basically the same suit, but just with the more advanced suit spider on it.
Yeah.
I prefer that one.
Yeah, I do too.
I'd still say it's an 8, but
yeah, I'd still call it an 8. It's still a good suit.
And then you got the anti-venom suit.
Looks better black.
Yeah, this is through the game. You change over to this one because at some point in the comics and things, Venom becomes anti-venom when he turns from black to white. So that's basically what this is.
Still the same, just different color. I
Pretty
reckon
much,
it looks cooler black, but it's still cool.
Anti-venom's got a lot more control than what normal Venom does. So this is when Spider-Man starts becoming good again.
Okay, I give it a 7.9.
Yeah, I'd say it's without the black bits down the side. If it was just white with the black spider logo, I'd probably rank it higher, but I'd give it a 6.
Yeah, it looks weird with the black under the arms.
Yeah. It's very that suit. But I think that would look better with a bit more white in it, I think. But that's just me.
Kumo suit.
I liked the suit when it was first announced, and then when I saw it in full, I didn't like it as much anymore.
No, what's going on with the eyes and the face?
I know, it's kind of very weird. It does have alternate colours, though. It
Just make his face normal. I reckon just make his face normal and that'd look good.
Yeah, I'd probably rank this one a 4.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6. I'd give it a higher rating if his face didn't have that paint on it and it was just like his normal face. It's a good idea. I quite like the idea. I just... If I'm ignoring his face, I'd probably give it an 8.
Yeah, I think I'd probably give it a 7 if his face wasn't so weird looking.
To be fair though, the black one, the one on the far right, the white stuff on his face, the white paint, that actually kind of works with that colour.
It's just the head looks a bit too weird for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with it.
I wouldn't know it was Spider-Man.
No, definitely not.
I think it was something out of like a new modern anime with a real edgy kind of loner main character.
It's kind of weird he hasn't got any, like, obviously noticeable spider tattoos.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah, for different one word for
I
it.
imagine that's what Jeff Hardy would look like if he wanted to be Spider-Man. So, advanced suit. That was with the other game as well, wasn't it? The original game?
Yeah, this was the original one, and then that's the
2.0.
updated version.
It's
And this one's kind of got a Venom Venom looking suit for it as well.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad. I don't know. Overall, I'd still say a 7. It's just a standard 7.
Same ranking as it got in the first one.
Yeah.
The black, I'd probably rank it slightly higher.
The black and the white does look cool.
Yeah. I'd agree. I'd rank that one slightly higher.
Scarlet 3 suit.
It's the same as the Crimson Cow suit, really, for Miles.
Yeah, pretty much. This one looks... Oh, this is a newer game as well, so the characters are going to look a bit
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit more refined.
So this one definitely looks like a boxing match with that hooded little...
I'd probably rank it a 6.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's a...
Weirdly, I don't mind the blue one. Blue and white one over here. I weirdly don't mind that.
Alright, Scarlet 3. That one's not too bad. Classic suit.
What can you say? It's a
Yeah,
classic
7,
suit.
7.5. Pretty standard.
Same as we ranked it in the first video, first game. The hybrid suit, again, was in the first game. A lot of the suits were repeated in the second one to the first one.
I'd still call that one a 7. Still decent.
There are alternate colours to
Colour
the classic
schemes.
one though. But I feel like it's a bit... It's
No,
not quite
I
right.
actually quite like the standard colour.
Yeah, it feels weird to change the classic suit.
Yeah, the blue and the red reversed on it, that doesn't look right.
It's a hybrid suit. I'd rank that the same as I ranked it in the other one.
Yeah.
Same with the Amazing suit, but this one's actually got the Amazing suit too. So a lot of people tend to prefer this one over the Amazing suit. I actually prefer the first one.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I prefer the Amazing suit over the Amazing suit too.
Be interested to see what everybody else thinks.
Yeah. Yeah, Amazing suit 1 or 2. Which one? In the comments.
And 2099.
Was that in the original?
Yeah, the blue one was, but it didn't have the colour variants. I love the colour variants for this one. They all look good, in my opinion. This one looks fantastic.
Yeah, that one's cool. The white and the black one's very good. The purple and the blue one is...
That's probably the least favourite, but it still looks cool.
It's different, but that colour scheme actually looks quite nice together.
Yeah, it's probably my least favourite out of them, but it still looks cool.
I'd give this one an 8.
Yeah, all the colours work well.
And those daggers as well. Extra weaponry.
And it actually has a black suit.
Yeah.
It's not a black suit that's actually blue. So this one...
Does that give you like... Assassin's... Would you call it Assassin's Creed with the overcoat and the... armor? The white guy? Does he kind of resemble that a little bit?
It does, but this one's based off another Marvel character called Moon Knight.
Yeah, whereas the one on the far right just looks like Iron Man colours.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's decent. I'd say 7.5.
Yeah, I liked it when I saw it.
Yeah.
Saw it announced, but then when I used it in, like, it does look a bit weird in the actual world. But the cape animation is actually awesome. It looks a bit weird in gameplay, but the suit looks cool standalone.
I don't think I'd wear a cape if I was a superhero. Create drag.
Yeah. Might get some on an airplane as well.
Just like off the Incredibles.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a name. Yeah, I don't mind that suit standalone, but it looks a bit weird in game. I'd probably give it a 6.
Yeah, I'd say 6.5. Yeah.
The anti-Hulk suit. With a few more variants. The white one.
I quite like this one. This one was one in the original, wasn't it? I'd rated it quite highly.
Yeah, this was your favourite, I think.
Yeah.
One of your favourites.
One of them, yeah. I quite like it, yeah.
White on white's a bit weird.
Yeah, I'm still thinking like 8.5 around for this. White on white's a bit odd. Yeah, red, green. No, the black one. The black and the gold one.
Should have had a black spider logo there.
I'd still say this is the best so far. I do like this anti-Ox suit. The black one, though.
That one. Superior suit. I really like the superior suit. I'd probably rank this one a solid 8.
He looks like Ben 10.
The original one and this one.
This suit is cool. This suit is very cool. This one's solid. This is a 8.5 as well. This is a very good suit.
That looks just menacing.
What's
Next one over.
What's that, man? Scarlet Spider suit.
He was in the original game.
Yeah,
as well.
it was. This is Spider-Man after he's gone to the gym. You know, the gym guys always wear that non-sleeved sweater.
They're muscle tees.
Yeah.
Sounds.
I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it again, I'm kind of thinking it ranks lower compared to the anti-Ox suit and some of the other ones we've seen.
I still quite like this suit just because
Oh, it's okay.
it stands out enough to be different, but you still know it's Spider-Man.
That'd be Spider-Man's if he was in The Sims. I'd say 7, now that I'm looking at it again.
So this is the Noir suit. Remember I said from the first one I would have put it higher if it had the hat and the trench coat.
Yeah.
This is the same costume, but from the Spider-Verse movie with the hat and the trench coat. Although the collar's a bit overkill.
Collars, yeah, the collar's a bit big. Let's just ignore how big the collar is. Otherwise, that's a solid 8.5, heading to a 9. That's a cool suit.
I would have loved to have seen
It looks like the Undertaker.
a mix of the two with the hat and the trench coat on the original Noir suit.
Yeah. I want to hear the gong. I want to hear the Undertaker's gong.
I'd give it a solid. I'd probably give it a 6.
Yeah, I reckon that's an 8.5. I reckon that's cool.
Does look a bit weird in the game though, and because it's
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it a bit more, I might actually go and rank it a bit lower, going towards a 7.5 to 8. If it had a bit more detail.
have you noticed the frame rate dropped
It
down?
has. Why is it doing it?
Because it's to mimic the movie.
Oh, really?
The movie had a lower frame rate, so they dropped the frame rate of the movie character costumes in these.
Crap. Hunter blockade.
See, I would have thought it was a glitch.
I did the first time I played it as well on the original game.
Take the spider down! Get out of the way!
See, now I'm thinking, if this guy is coming up to me in this trench coat, like, he's intimidating.
I'll take this.
You wouldn't want to be running into him if you were a villain.
I have a shot!
I love having these cars just sitting there.
I did the same.
Now I'm gonna be jumpy for at least the next 20
I
minutes.
don't think that's a
Need
good
to
idea.
stop those hunters
wearing
before
the
someone gets
Spider-Man.
hurt.
All the collateral damage. Homemade suit.
Yeah, that was in the first one. Is what it is.
Yeah, it's a 3. It looks like he's made it at home. Spider-Punk.
The alternatives. I think only the outside two really work.
Yeah, the black and the white ones don't look as good. It's still cool though. He looks like he should be in a band. So it does work. I don't know, I can't remember what I rated it before, but I would say probably a 7.5 to an 8. Secret Wars, Civil War suit.
I like the white one and the green one. I'm not a huge
Yeah.
fan of this one because it looks a bit weird, like with the 2 different color schemes going on.
I like
these-
the camo one.
But these two where they match, I like them.
Yeah. Yeah, the camo is much better. The pink one looks a bit silly.
What I like about this is the wings change.
Oh, true. Yeah, this camo one's pretty good. I give this one an 8. 8 out of 10, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe as well, I think. Especially since the wings change. Upgrade Classic, one that you think looks like an imitation knockoff.
I still do think it looks like an imitation knockoff. I don't know. What did I rate it? 6, 5 or 6 or something. Websuit.
One from the original movies, but this time
Yeah.
it's got the black suit. Webbed black suit. Which was from the 3rd movie.
I'd give them both 7. Pretty standard.
I'd give this one an 8. This is an awesome suit.
It is cool.
That was when Venom took over him in the 3rd movie.
Ah, okay. Alright, well this is obviously Iron Man. Inspired suit.
Tommy Oliver. Black one looks cool, but the red one's this suit's iconic to me.
Yeah, I'm going to give this an 8. And this is not me being a fan of Iron Man. I've never watched Iron Man. So,
New blue one. I don't know what's going on with this suit, but it looks like if you bought a Spider-Man off Wish.
yeah, it is a bit wish.com actually. 4.
Especially since the base one is blue.
Upgraded suit.
That was in the first game as well.
Yeah, that's a knockoff.
Stealth suit, that was again in the first game. And
The stealth suit's cool, but he looks... The stealth suit is very cool. It is an 8 or a 9. But he looks like casual enemy as well. But no, if you're wanting to stealth around, that's how you look. So
this is the classic black suit. And there's a white version as well for
see, now that looks like an alien.
This one's really cool because it's got the red and blue outline from
Yeah.
the cartoon series that it was based on.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
And this is probably one of my favorite suits of the game.
I'd give it an 8.
I'd give that easy a 9, I reckon. Probably almost bordering on a 10, especially that one. The life story one, that looks like an 80s interpretation of what Spider-Man might look like in today's time.
Yeah, it's jet fighter kind of vibe.
Spidey goes to space.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I give it a 4, maybe even a 3.
So I'd give it a 6.
You like it that much?
It's a little bit like Star Wars. And I like Star Wars. Still, I give it a 6. Oh, now that orange one. Put him in an X-Wing. He looks like Luke. Yeah, I give him a 6. 6.5.
Different, very different there.
Black and gold suit.
That was in the original one again.
Yeah.
This one I was really excited about because
Oh, that material looks like...
this is this is going to be his next movie costume. So getting a better look at it in this game is really cool.
Yeah, that looks shiny and new, and it looks like polyester or something. Some real shiny material. I don't know clothing material very well, but it looks shiny and it looks smooth and silky.
Satin is what you're thinking of.
Oh, is it? Oh, there you go.
I think it's satin.
Might be.
Iron Spider, that was in the original game, so
Yeah, that one's cool. I quite like that. I'll give that a solid 8.
I just wanted to see what they called the other one.
Was that in the original?
No, this is the last hunt. This is one you get from beating Craven. Craven the Hunter, who hunts all the most dangerous game on the planet, including superheroes.
You can tell he definitely killed an animal for it.
But the fur looks amazing. For
To
some
be
reason,
fair,
his mask looks like it's based on a hornet, which is weird.
Yeah, like, to be fair, you can see the fiber detailing in that fur, which is...
Yeah, it looks incredible. Take it back to the days of GTA San Andreas being good graphics when the fingers didn't ever move.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7 though. I don't think it's amazing, but
I'd probably give it a 5.
yeah, visually it looks good, but like
Yeah, graphically it looks amazing, but design-wise it leaves a bit to be desired.
yeah.
This one, I feel like it could have been better.
I don't mind the green one. It's a bit Power Ranger-y. I see Power Rangers when I see this.
If you took his shirt off, it'd look like Rey Mysterio.
A little bit, yeah. I'd say 5.
Yeah, I think a 5 as well. I think if the gold didn't just stop abruptly in the shirt and it just sort of like flowed down, it would probably look a lot better. But it kind of looks a bit weird.
Yeah.
Not horrible, but just a bit weird.
Yeah, 5, I reckon. Or Antia suit.
Not really sure about anything to do with this suit. I've never seen it or heard of it before. But
It looks okay.
it's just the head. I think a different head on it would have looked a lot better.
Different mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it was red the whole way through, it might look a lot better.
6, I'd give it.
Yeah, I'd say 5 again. It's definitely not my favourite suit.
Apocalyptic.
It's a bit like the your cyborg one that's
Yeah.
a bit further on again. I don't hate it.
I don't dislike it either. I reckon
6. Solid 6, I reckon.
Yeah, 7 for me.
Probably would have liked it a bit more if it didn't have the mohawk. But it is a punk, so
Yeah, it suits the theme, I guess.
yeah.
25th
25th
century
century is definitely what the 80s thought it would look like today. I don't like it.
I don't either. 5.
The pads look like they're soft and looks like it wouldn't hurt as much when he kicks you.
It looks like a training uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the chest piece looks like it doesn't move.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
Yeah, 5 for me. That looks like he should be like high up on the Royal Guard or something.
This should be the Spider-Man UK one with like one of those beefeater hats.
Yeah. Nah, that one 5. In fact, I'd probably even give that a 4.
I'd give it a 4, but it is a sort of a fun suit to muck around in. It suits doing stuff like that.
He does look a bit like a jester in it. It is a very jester-esque suit.
I wouldn't use it for anything other than doing a couple of funny photos in photo mode. And the tactical suit.
Is there no other colour schemes on that one?
No, you'd think there'd be black, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I think that suit would look awesome in black.
Yeah, I reckon it would too. I give that an 8, but it would hit around 9 if it had a different colour.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 6, but I reckon it would almost be a pretty solid 9 if it was black. I reckon.
Yeah, it's got to be black.
That's all of Peter's costumes.
That's Peter's. So go up to the ones. It's a lot of the costumes that were at the start were his better ones.
Yeah, Miles goes the other way. His costumes sort of get better towards the end. A lot of them
that symbiote suit and the other one, the black suit. That's probably the best.
These two are the ones you, line-wise, you pretty much wear them the entire game almost. But yeah, they're awesome looking suits.
I'd say they're his best.
I'd go that black suit.
Yeah, solid as well. All right, so this is Miles.
Miles now.
So what was this? The advanced suit? Upgraded suit.
I like the white for some reason. I don't know why, but I like the white. These middle two don't really do anything for me though.
Yeah, I'd give this a 7.
I'd give it a 7. I'd drop a couple of numbers on these two, but the outside two, easy 7s.
Evolved suit.
This one, I don't like it.
Is his hair sticking out?
Doesn't do anything for me.
I think it would fall in front of his eyes. And you can also grab his hair. You can also pull the suit down and reveal his face. And the shoes.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm not fond of this one.
The walking at it, that's sad.
I'd say it's a 4.
A 4 for me.
It'd be like Spider-Man if he was an Escher.
It's not the worst costume in the game, but it's pretty close for me at least. This one I like. But I like a lot.
Yeah, they're cool.
You even got a purple one with green for your purple rain suit that you like from Miles' game.
I'd prefer his boots to be black though, or something.
Yeah, I like the black.
I actually like the black one best out of that. The purple one, he's too purple. He needs more green on him.
I do want to say though. Where is he? Find him. Put those two in black together and how good they look.
They do look like a duo, and a good one at that too.
Yeah, they're like, we will mess you up. Yeah, I really enjoyed those two colour schemes together.
Yeah, that is cool. It's cool that you have Peter and Miles together in this one. You can, yeah.
It's a classic suit. The original suit looks the best, I think.
Yeah, it does.
The colour schemes look a bit weird. Some of the colour schemes look better. Some of them are just like, why did you bother putting it in the game?
Life story suit. I give that previous one a 7. Life story suit.
There's no orange one for you on this one.
He looks like a Star Wars politician. Looks like the white one. That looks like what Bail Organa would wear.
Or an astronaut.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 4 I think for me.
It almost looks a bit Star Trek as well. Captain Spock. We are on the Enterprise. I actually don't know anything about Star Trek.
Other than Captain Scott.
Spock,
yeah. Spock, not Scott. Why did I say Scott?
Sportswear.
It was in the first game. Different colours though.
I'm liking it less the more times I see it, to be honest.
It's still, I stand by it, just looks like a quick get in, stop the crime, get back to your daily activity.
Yeah.
So the costume makes sense, it just doesn't look cool. This one, however.
Brooklyn 2099.
I love this suit. I didn't use it in the game, but because it just looks a bit too futuristic. But
this suit is cool.
But it looks awesome.
8.5,
Easy.
strongly heading towards a 9.
Easily.
Yeah, that's a cool suit.
Tracksuit.
Tracksuit.
I don't mind it with the white, but the black on red looks just so much cooler.
Picture wearing something like that to bed. Spider-Man's getting ready to watch a movie.
I kind of like the classic look of him as well, with the original Spider-Man look to it. But
it's got a bit of shine to it.
I'd probably rank it slightly higher with the black version.
I'd still call that 7.
Yeah, 7.5 with the black version for me.
Miles Morales 2099.
nothing other than his eyes. There's nothing really futuristic about this one, though. This doesn't look like a suit that's nearly 100 years in the future.
Nah. Lots of steam coming from his eyes.
It's not a bad suit. It's just
I'd
it
still,
doesn't look like it's got 70 years worth of improvements on us.
I'd still call a 7.5 on that.
Yeah, I'd agree. Not bad, but not great. Advanced tech suit. You said you liked that one in the first
The
one.
advanced tech suit's cool.
I'm not a fan of any of the other colours. The white's kind of okay. But
The advanced tech suit compared to some of the ones in this, so the advanced tech suit doesn't beat them in this one. The advanced tech suit stood out in the last game because there wasn't many suits. It's still cool though.
the Batman costume.
I'm Batman. I'm Spider-Man. It's Batman. It's Spider-Man wanting to be Batman.
I don't hate it, but it doesn't really fit into the
Yeah.
modern day New York. Or Brooklyn even.
Again, I don't like the mouth design on the mask. Looks like he's surprised. It's okay. I'd give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I'd give it a
It'd be cool if he's crouching.
yeah.
Like, if it's nighttime and he's crouching.
Yeah, standalone game, I'd rank that a little bit higher than what I would for this game.
Yeah.
But
Oh, go back to that purple building.
Let's dig in.
Yeah.
Uncle Aaron's got a stash
it's a
here.
side mission I haven't done yet.
Better find it.
Yeah, so now if he's standing on the top of like a clock, like a Big Ben kind of clock or something, and crouching with a cape would probably look cool. Yeah. See now, if you were committing a crime and you saw that come after, you'd be like, ooh.
Has it got to put those back?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7 out of this
Yeah.
game in a different setting, but a 6 in this one.
Yeah.
2020 Daft Punk, he was already in the other game.
Yeah, he's
Ranked him 7 if I recall.
something like that, yeah.
The homemade suit.
That
A couple of different colour variants, but none
So,
of them are any more
in-
special
in-
than the last.
In the other one, I said it looks like he's a tradie who's going to rob something, and then you showed me that Miles was black. So I said the black character is going to go rob a store. I didn't know Miles was black, so come at me. It's a Catwoman suit. Looks like something Catwoman would wear.
Or Black Panther.
Is that who it is? Black Panther, is that a recent Marvel movie?
When they did one this year, I think, or last year. They released one of the Black
Yeah.
Panther movies. There was a fairly recently one. I can't remember exactly when it came out though. This one I'd probably rank higher if the eyes were bigger or higher. They're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be hard to see. Oh, a stormtrooper. Like, can't see out of the helmet.
Swinging through the city, just bonking his head on all the traffic
Yeah.
lights. If his eyes were higher, I'd probably rank it at 7, but
Yeah,
as it stands at 5.
I'd say 6, I think, yeah.
Catsuit. Couple of different colours.
We know this is the internet's favourite one.
All the Spider-Man cats, all
Yeah.
coming out to play.
It gives me Penny vibes from Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. I don't mind it. I'd say it's an 8.
I appreciate the animation,
Yeah.
the effort they put in for the animation to have him actually come out and help in combat. As your purple rain suit that you
Purple Rain.
liked the first one.
That's cool. I'd still give this a 9.
A couple of different colours.
That one on the far left still is a better one.
Yeah, I'd
That Purple Rain one's cool. I quite like that.
stand by where we ranked that one. I think that was in the first one as well. Into the
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
look how thin his legs are.
And then this one as well.
God, that's 0 out of 10. That looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I give it 1. I don't know why he's got a cape. Trying to cosplay Spider-Man, but
yeah,
with a cape.
that is Wish.com in a nutshell. Look how big the eyes are.
Cape animations though.
I mean, if I'm committing a crime and that comes up to stop me, I'm
laughing at
continuing.
it.
I'm continuing to commit the crime.
Yeah.
Like.
The end suit.
That's one of your favourites, isn't it?
Yeah, it
The
still
suit.
stands by one of my favourites. In the original black. Yeah, I use this suit for most of the game. Then it forced me to wear the evolved suit. This one, none of the colours can help it at all.
That just
The red on black does look better, but it still looks stupid.
2 out of 10. That looks ridiculous.
I give it a 1.
10th anniversary.
Yeah, imagine being around for 10 years and that's the reward they give you.
I'd resign.
I don't want to be Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah, I'd take on my long service leave and then resign. Great responsibility suit.
It was in the first game, roller derby version.
Yeah, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. suit.
I could see this swinging around with the stealth suit from Peter. I like this one.
They look alright.
I like this one.
Bit of a space cop kind of vibe.
I'd give this one a 7.
Yeah, I'd agree. 7.
Doesn't look like Spider-Man. Good way of keeping him undercover. Strike suit. There's in the first game. Stand by what I said.
Yeah.
Too big and bulky.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. Just feel like it could be.
I think I might have given it an 8 or something. Programmable matter. That was in the first one as well, wasn't it?
It was. It's the one I said looked like Lara Croft.
Yeah. Not good for stealth with the way he's glowing.
But not the worst suit.
That's still alright. Across the Spider-Verse suit.
So I prefer his other
Wait,
spot.
didn't we have that one already?
No, that was the Into the Spider-Verse suit.
Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. They're both the same.
No, he's bleeding from the armpit, see? And this one's got red on the top of his shoulders.
I still give it a crap score. I still don't like it that much.
Crimson Cow. Doesn't look too bad in black and red. But
6.
5.
Did that say the best there is?
Yeah,
That's...
the best there
looks-
is suit.
Was he trying to be an X-Men or something?
Wolverine.
Yeah. Wolverine... Yeah, Wolverine is the only X-Men that I know, actually. Well then, I'm assuming that X-Men are Marvel.
Yes, that would be correct.
What? So there's Wolverine...
From the X-Men.
Literally the only one I know is Wolverine.
Wolverine, Cyclops, Rogue, Storm, Mystique, though she's not an X-Men.
I don't know any of these characters.
Nightcrawler,
Where's Aquaman from?
Aquaman,
Yeah.
DC.
Oh, he's not even Marvel. There you go.
Nope. The Dark King. The orange one looks
Okay.
kind of cool.
They're interesting. I reckon they're better than a lot of the ones we've seen. I'll give that an 8.5. Not the best, but definitely better than...
I'd give it an 8. Then Absolute Carnage. I don't know why black was the go-to. It should have been red.
Ooh, I reckon he looks more like a Final Fantasy character out of this. Just needs a big sword on his back. 7.5 or 8. I'd say 8. I reckon this one's a bit more creative than a lot of the ones we've seen already.
Yeah, but I feel like if this Spider-Man springs down to save you and you're facing a guy with a knife or a gun or something, you'd be like, no thanks, I'll take my chances with the guy with the knife. you back off. That would terrify me.
Well, I mean, he does look quite...
Terrifying.
Yeah, he doesn't look very friendly.
King in Black. I'd rank the Maximum Carnage or Absolute Carnage. Absolute Carnage, I'd rank that probably 8, and I'd probably rank this one 7, I think.
Yeah. 6.5. The shoulder things are... Nah, it's not as good.
I didn't mind that suit.
Who's he meant to be? Captain America?
This suit was a bit weird for me. Might be different if I lived over in the States, but kind of felt like they kind of knew who he was when they gave it to him. Because you get this one for helping out people around the city.
If you put that on its side, that's a Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah. So it's like they knew Spider-Man was Puerto Rican, and they knew what size he was. It's like it doesn't.
It's Spider-Man
really
Puerto
make
Rican,
sense.
or is
Miles
Miles Puerto Rican?
Yeah, Miles is Puerto Rican. So it kind of made it a bit weird when they knew and then knew all of his body dimensions to get the suit perfect.
So he's South American then. Oh, there you go.
So I'd rank it probably a 5.
Yeah, I don't think it's really that good. I'd probably say around 5 as well.
I can see why it's in the game, but also it doesn't really fit in my opinion. Tommy Oliver's costume, I'd rank that probably a 7, I think.
I'd say 5. Doesn't look very appealing to me. What's it called? The costume?
Smoke and Mirrors, I think. Yeah, Smoke and Mirrors suit. You get this one for doing the DJ mission, or not for doing the DJ mission, but for finishing all the side missions you get from unlocking the DJ mission.
Yeah.
I only really like this version. I don't really like the other ones.
I don't know. I don't like them that much. I'd say 5.
I'd probably rank it a lot higher if it had a different head on it.
Yeah, the head's what's off-putting for me.
But it does fit the character you get it from too, so.
Yeah.
Biomechanical suit.
That one's alright. I'd say 8.
The head looks a bit weird up close for me, but I liked the idea of the suit. I just feel like it could have been a bit better. I'd probably rank it at 6.
Yeah, I'd say 8. I reckon it's better than a lot of the ones we've had.
It's just the head. The mouthpiece looks weird. I know it's hard to see.
It does a
the
bit,
mouthpiece
yeah.
looks really weird.
What's next? Encoded suit.
I like that suit.
It's quite good. Buddy.
How's it going? Oh, that one looks like it's Jeff White costume.
Yeah, that looks like something out of Star Wars. That looks like it could be. I was watching Mandalorian lately. I can picture bad guys.
Someone like that.
Yeah, I can picture bad guys out of Star Wars.
Not sure what's going on. Things coming out of his knees though. Not sure what they're supposed to be.
No, they can get rid of that.
Depending on what they're supposed to be, it could fit the theme. I'm not sure.
City sound suit.
I like it because it's cheesy.
Listen here, see? Well, Spider-Man's set in New York, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's a very New York-esque apparel.
Yeah, back in the 50s or something. I like it.
Yeah, it's very 1930s, 1950s fashion-y.
I'd give that one probably a 7. I'd probably give this one a 5, a 6 maybe.
I'd give that one a 7.5. It looks like he might also show you a card trick. Pull something out of his hat.
Does the card trick and the like bit at the end is where he just webs your face.
Yeah, he needs a watch on that pocket chain. Most dangerous game. So that was in the original, wasn't it?
No, that was in Peter's costume as well, but they're basically identical.
Oh, right.
They're basically an identical suit, so I rank it pretty much the same.
Tokusatsu suit.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, it does look very Power Ranger-y.
If that rocked up in the next Power Rangers series, I wouldn't even think twice.
Looks like it glows too.
Daytime, so I can't tell. There is a nighttime glitch, but I don't know how to do it. I'd probably rank it a 6.
Yeah, I'd say 6 as well. Agumat suit.
I don't know what's going on with this one.
That looks like a circuit board. Could be Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
4.
Yeah, he looks a bit... Again, if I'm committing a crime and he comes up to stop me, I'm continuing the crime. Yeah, I'd say 4 as well. He looks like a low-quality version of Freezer with those things on his ears.
Wouldn't even know it was Spider-Man.
I wouldn't either, no. Red Spectre suit.
4 again.
That looks... What's he doing with his hair sticking out? Yeah,
Change the shoes, lose the
the shoes look...
bandana mask, and put the hair away.
Yeah, the shoes look stupid.
And
That
it
looks stupid.
And it'll look better.
3. I give it a 3.
Yeah, 3.5 maybe. Pretty much on par with almost all the costumes though.
Yeah, so what do we think? What's the best one in this? What's Miles' best suit?
For me, it's probably
Absolute Carnage.
yeah.
Which one would I have said? I'd probably still go that Purple
Purple Rain.
Rain. Yeah, I'd still go Purple Rain. I quite like that.
Peter would still be the Doc Ock one, the anti-Ock armor.
Yeah, put Antioch along with Purple Rain. Yeah. They look like a cool duo.
Guys, been anyway.
The purple one, Purple Rain, it's a little bit of a Samus vibe as well. Just needs a helmet. And a gun on the arm. Yeah, so... I don't know, what do people think? They'll let us know in the comments. I'll probably...
Oh, that's not the Ogon.
Isn't it? Oh, that's...
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
Oh, they look almost the same anyway. So I'm sure people will yell at me for not knowing the difference between Marvel and DC in the comments. Overall though, I reckon Peter's are better than Miles.
By far. You had a lot more time to get better costumes though.
Yeah, because Miles is only like fairly new in the...
I think he's only been around for about 10 years.
Yeah, whereas Spider-Man's been around since the 60s, I guess. So. Yeah, oh well, it was fun. I do think the Purple Rain one and the Antioch suit are 2 of the best ones. What do you reckon people out there will probably say that cat suit?
That's all you're going to get, is a cat suit.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is fun. Let us know in the comments what suits you like the best, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're safe. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.